Good morning. Hopefully my mic works because it has been a minute since I've been on here. But good morning. It is June 11th. We just finished the CPI candle. And I'm going to watch. Just the only news for today is CPI. And we had this big reaction. How many points is this? Starting from the bottom of the new week opening gap. 160 points in a minute. Just crazy. I don't know anybody who would trade CPI. But 160 points. This should be good for my leaps. On my screen is the 1 hour and the 1 minute. Let's give it up. I have more than one screen, so sometimes I'm looking over here, and sometimes I'm looking over here. And I'm also eating, and sometimes I'm looking down here if there's chats and stuff. That's my smaller screen that has my YouTube stuff in it. But my monitors are up here and up here. I'm really just gonna watch and eat my breakfast. This 4-hour buy side liquidity is kind of holding up the 1 minute. You can see the bodies right here. We didn't dig any further back into this CPI candle fair value gap. Let me draw it. This is CPI. But all the way back here from March is what we just took out. This little swing high, and we're back inside this city. I tried this order block to see if we keep coming up. I want to see it's kind of retrace if I get a trade going short to fill in some of that this morning. Wasting my time. Why is this? Oh, because it's locked. I want these to come forward. I always forget which one, sometimes depending on how I draw it. How many things are right here? I need to put borders. See, because this one is backwards. And this one is way too many things. Let's see where they start. Oh, you're not gonna work. Oh, sure, 15-minute chart. When we had the relative equal highs we took out on the 15-minute chart. And we're in this big downfall. the way. We took out yesterday's high. And we're chilling right here. Probably get rid of this one. Keep that back there. Just focus on these two. And that's it. Overnight we hung out down here inside of this fair value gap, and now we're up into this one. And I'm just waiting. There's no rush whatsoever. I don't know why it says my chat is disabled. Oh well. I feel like I need something in the background. I need to get me like a green screen poster or something. I'll do a 15-minute candle. So these relative equal lows are super suspicious. What time is this? 8:04. Maybe not come for them today. Maybe on the 15-minute one. I saw that Giveon is coming out with a CD in July. I'm a fan. So I will be listening in July. I didn't even draw midnight open. Slacker. I mean, we're pretty far away. What time is this? London High is all the way up here. I didn't know. I usually listen to music when I'm not on the computer. So the fact that I am on a live stream is like boring. I need to sing. I need to sing to get the music. Because otherwise, what am I going to do? I like to draw on my chart because it helps me remember, because I forget everything. I won't remember a thing. It's the reality. So I gotta do it like during the day at the time, because I don't remember day to day. I try to keep only like super important stuff in the front of my brain. So when people ask me about levels like in person, I'm like, I don't even know what level that is. It's not in my brain, it's on my chart. Period. That was the intro. To go short. Open high, where we on low, and close above or below this wick. This one. We're coming up at 850 macro. I'd love to see a short like this. Really high key all the way up here. But that kind of gave it, I wish it would have came into this fair value gap right here. So it looks something like that. I would have liked the entry there. But it never came up high enough. And I would have put it maybe here. And then I do think we're coming down here. But we never came up high enough. For me to have taken that. We didn't come into the fair value gap. So these are equal highs. Right here. Just fine. I like it to go into fair value gaps. But that tells me we're heavy. And here we can't go up. We can get up into here. If not, then we get to constant encroachment. I didn't know I'd be in my time. $8.52. What we gonna do? $8.52. What we gonna do? We're about 600 points off the all-time high. I am going to check my leap at 9:30 because now we're just erasing that big CPI jump by the time 9:30 comes around. I didn't know I'd be. Let me put that on silent, I guess. Hopefully it wasn't too loud. We're at the bottom of this 4-hour CB. So let me fall back down. I actually want to drag this one over here. Because everything don't go on the live stream. Everything can't go on the live stream. Can't tell you everything I'm doing. I mean, I just want to be able to flip through it on this side. But I also want it if I want to type on it. Nothing worth talking about. For real. For real, for real. It's 8:56. Like it's going down, but it's floating down. It's not really running. So we had a gap up here. Had a gap up here. A little bit back up. Could have got in at the top of here. And on the constant encroachment of this wick, could have been an entry short. Not my entry, but could have been an entry short. Spending my 20s on you. But yeah, live stream is weird because if I have something to talk about, then we'll talk about it. If not, we're just sitting here watching the charts. 858 time then price. I probably won't take a trade until sometime in the 10 o'clock hour. If I want to. Because I don't trade the open. I don't trade 9:30 unless I'm already, like, if I was in something right now and it took a long time, then it is what it is. But I don't typically trade at 9:30. Like, I won't get in on the open. I might get in on 9:50 macro sometimes, and then usually I'll find something during 10 o'clock silver bullet. 10:20, 10:30 is usually good to me. We gonna see. Which is an hour. I'm gonna get off the live stream at like 11. Probably. I got a whole bunch of messages. Oh, I forgot to take my vitamin. At 9:30, I am going to pause the live stream and go get coffee. Because I know I don't trade the open. I'll put that on silence. Because I don't trade the open, I'm just going to take 5 minutes and get coffee at 9:30. Maybe 9:25 to 9:35. It looks like we made the low for the week already. If we don't make it today, which we're kind of far off of it. How many points is that? And we're 300 points off the low. We probably already made the low for the week. And tomorrow we'll make the high. And Friday see a retracement. Those are my thoughts because it's PPI tomorrow. And then Friday is news at 10. Consumer sentiment. So I think that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do on the week. That's what I want to see on the week. Unless we fall out the sky, because last week it was a big fall out the sky. We might still come back down and get that low. So far, it's kind of a small weak candle, though. About half the size of last week's. And look at the hourly chart. We got a new hourly candle. It's 9 o'clock. It's 7 p.m. Fry. It's 95 degrees. We see a little bounce at the consequent encouragement at the 50. We saw a little bounce up here. We take out that high. 41 even, 41 even. So these are equal. So a little pop here. And I'm going to trade micros. Maybe around 10. It's 95 degrees. I'm full. My yogurt was good. We're chilling. Okay. Chilling. And of course the people are cutting the grass. I worked out Monday and Tuesday and I feel sore. And of course people are cutting the grass like right underneath the window I'm sitting at. So, if you hear it, I obviously can't control it, but it's summertime and I need them to cut my grass. Even though it rains every day, it's too muddy to go outside in the grass, at least. Oops. I'm reading a book that, what's her name? Tanya Trades was talking about, The Mental Game of Trading. The Mental Game of Trading. So I'm reading that, and that's what just fell off because my desk is too crowded. It looks like this. If you're interested, I just started, so we'll see. The Mental Game of Trading, a system for solving problems with greed, fear, anger, confidence, and discipline. I feel like every trader, I know my issues are, I don't think I have issues with greed. I think they're fear. I'm like super scared. And I'm trying to just be cool, be like, oh, it's alright. I'd be like, no, this market better come on. I'd be ready to grab the monitor and shake it. Like, but I'm gonna read the book. I'm sure we can all be better as traders. There's one thing to know where the market's going, and that's another thing to just be scared all the time. Like, I'd be scared for no reason. Even though we're not doing nothing, it's 9:07. I'm gonna get sleepy if we don't do nothing. If it doesn't go anywhere, I'm gonna get sleepy. And I say that every time I get on this computer because I be sleepy. But last night I was really tired. I stayed up too late and then I woke up at like 3. So today especially. But I said I was going to get on this here interwebs on Beyonce's internet and talk about this market. So here I am. But I am going to get some coffee right before 9:30. Like over 9:30, like 5 minutes before and 5 minutes after 9:30. because I don't trade at 9:30 anyway. I'll see when I get back. Like when 9:30 comes around, I don't trade before the 9:50 macro. I just let it do what it's gonna do. Let it bounce around. Let it do whatever it's gonna do with the opening range gap and the first presented fair value gap. Whatever it's gonna do, I let it. And then if I see something around at the earliest, like I'll get in before macros, obviously, but like it needs to be like 9:48. If it's not 9:52, it's preferred, but it could be 9:48 and I get in. That type of thing I'll do. But we'll see. Right now we ain't going nowhere anyway. We touched that constant encouragement and have been sitting here. I can't even tell if this is even a volume imbalance. On the micros it is. It's clear. On micros. What's the close on this? 56.50. What's the open on this? 56.50. So no, it ain't a volume imbalance. Yeah, on the macros it's a clear as day volume imbalance, but not on the minis. Which is fine. It still shows the same thing. The bodies are sitting right here, and they're not coming any further. At least not right now. And we are chilling. I don't think I've been on here since I dyed my hair blonde. It's popping. That's how long it's been. It's popping. I'm sleepy. I just checked a couple of my email accounts and I owed a text message back to somebody. Oh, I owe two text messages back. Alright, now I'm done being silent and having a random text message conversation. That is so rude in person. I mean, I realized I was live streaming, and usually I haven't live streamed since like March or April. Usually I'm by myself and sitting here, and I'm like, oh, I never text back whoever last night, or oh, I gotta make arrangements for whatever it is. let me send it off a text. I do that especially when I have no intention of trading. We're not doing anything. It's like, I'm watching, sure. But like this consolidation, I hope I'm not trading that and not really going anywhere. And it's 9:14. And I was like, well, let me text this back. Let me make arrangements for what I gotta do on Friday. And let me figure out a time where I could come by. Like, always thinking about something, even if I'm not thinking about the market. And because I'm usually by myself, it's not as weird as me just now sending like 5 text messages. I hate people do that to me in person, like, or like get on their phone and scroll and you like, hello. That's rude. That's rude. But you know, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. 15 minutes. Oh, it's 5 minutes short. Yeah, so we're just consolidating right here. We dropped a little bit, and now we're consolidating. And consolidation is just building up orders on both sides. So I'm not in that. I'm not in that. Not. And I think we're gonna hold probably here until right before 9:30. Maybe like, usually it'd be like 9:26, something wild in one direction, and then 9:30, something wild in the other direction, in the opposite direction. So, all that to say, I know we're coming for those, that all-time high soon, and then I'll check on my leap, cause I got a QQQ leap I've had for a while, and let's see what that is doing. Once we get to the all-time highs, I think we're gonna get there this month, before the end of the quarter, the end of June 30th or whatever. I mean, I reserve the right to be wrong, plus or minus a week. I reserve the right to be wrong all the time, but like, I want to see it before the end of the quarter because we've kind of been running this whole quarter up, and so if we keep running up, take out the all-time highs, then kind of consolidate up there for like a month, then keep going. That's what I would like to see. That's what I bought my leap based on. My QQQ leaps are based on. That's what I want to happen the rest of the year, or at least the rest of the summer. I didn't know. So yeah, I think we're gonna chill here until 9:25. We may go up a little bit to dig into like this fair value gap before falling. That's what I think. If we fall, like if we come up here at 9:25, and I expect us to fall in the open. But consolidation is building orders on both sides. That's the whole point. The only point of consolidating is to build orders on both sides. So there's plenty of people going long and stuck in longs, and there's plenty of people stuck in shorts. And I am sitting on the sidelines, happily. I think too, like I know, thinking about the mental game of trading this book, I feel like I gotta trade every day. And it's like a ICT video where he talk about like day trading is not everyday trading, and I try to remind myself like day trading is not everyday trading, because I'd be like, oh, I gotta trade today. And it's like, you know what? As long as I'm putting in chart time, do I have to trade every day? The answer is no. The obvious answer is no. But that's one of my mental roadblocks. It's fear, and I gotta trade every day, because then I'm not making progress, and I'm not, making any money if I don't trade. But then I'm also not losing any money if I don't trade, which is not a bad thing. So yeah. Capital preservation and whatnot. We might come up here because these are exactly even. And I usually like to see this one take it out. So we may come into this fair value gap here. I'll draw it. Because these equal highs are way too clean and they're right there. So something like that. And we got this low here. That would tempt me to get in, to go short. Well, I'm going to have to walk away. Because then I'll be like ready to press the button. I could press the button on the eval I got sitting. But I don't really like, we gonna see. We gonna see. Right up when you see me then, and we gonna see. I got high hopes for you. What is ES doing? Maybe that's something worth looking at. I didn't know I'd be spending my time. So this to ES and this to NQ. And I want this to be a 1 minute and 1 minute. So yeah, we're still consolidating. We did take on ES. We took this high. I don't think I got a thing here. This high we took at 840. This high we did not take. I think I'm gonna draw on my actual other charts. I'm sure that's annoying that I have other charts that I wanna, you know, that I draw on. But oh well, because then it gets too crowded, and I like to have one that's mostly blank. So I can actually see. Because it's like, this is a lot. This, what is this overlapping? This overlapping. I got 3 squares right here. It becomes a lot. But let's see how far this one came down. Lower pass, constant encouragement. On ES. But ES is consolidated too. It's 9:22. I'm going to go get some coffee in a couple of minutes and see when I get back what the vibe is going into 10 o'clock. Maybe 9:50, maybe. Probably not on a CPI day. On like big news, CPI, PPI, FOMC, NFP. Those days I move a little bit differently. And I'm okay if I don't get in to anything. a little bit more conservative on those days than I generally am. I got this. Okay, what a 5-minute chart down here. What does a 15-minute chart look like? Okay. So yeah, I'm about to go get some coffee. Sorry about yawning on here. Coffee definitely wakes me up. For people who say, "Oh, I don't feel a difference and it doesn't wake me up," well, placebo me, because I need it. I need something. Something. I need something. I need something. Because it will help wake me up. I said I was going to go at 9:25, so I'm going to go in 10 seconds. Let me set up my screen and say I'll be back. How do I do that? I'll be back before 9:35 for sure. Alright. Be right back. There we go. Alright. Hopefully everybody got their coffee. Let me fix my desk. Hopefully everybody got their coffee. Cause I got mine. I do a protein coffee. Yeah. Ice with a protein shake inside the coffee. So at 9:30 we fell. Almost closing in. The CPI gap. Draw out this first presented fair value gap. Of course, got to do that. I'm gonna do it on my other chart, my micro chart. And we created the first fair gap pretty quickly. What does electronic trading hours look like? Excuse me. So we closed in most of it. See a little reaction up here, a little pop at the bottom quadrant. Let me do this. Open range gap, the low of the open range gap. Let's do the high. Go back to electronic trade numbers. So yeah, this London high and this fair value gap plus the 75%. And we saw a quick reaction. I like when three things are together. And see how we react off of this. I wish we would have popped up here first before going down. Like I said earlier, we just tapped the first presented fair value gap. Excuse me. What you see over here is like all my art supplies and stuff. Cause I'm, you know, artistic and whatnot, artsy and whatnot. You know. I'm happy to have coffee. I need to watch this because the working out has been getting me. And today's active rest day, so I might wash my hair this afternoon. Maybe during the lunch hour. 940. We got the first presented fair value gap pretty quickly. At 931. How many points was the open range gap? 79. Yeah, I expected to fill this out before 10 o'clock. This was a short to here. If you wanted that short, we gonna see. Down to the new opening gap, or even this opening range gap to low. We'll see what that is. We gonna see. We haven't quite gotten down to, there's an order block right here on the hourly. Coming to the opening right around here. Either the new day opening gap being a target, this order block, or the low of the opening range gap in that order. It's probably what is a short. Hopefully it don't rain today. This is for the hourly. That looks like consequent encouragement of that new day opening gap. It looks close, if not exactly. Consequent encouragement. The high of this order block. I like that. Her target. If I was short in the first presented fair value gap. Oops. I'm sure it's annoying me drink coffee, but I will literally put my head down and fall asleep here if I do not test something. Something. Just a little something. I need something. I feel like my strength training is paying off. I'll be flexing over here. Don't pay me no mind. I feel like it, I'd be feeling my muscles like this. Cause I'm trying to be in the gym, I can put this over here on that other table, on my art table. Cause I would like to get to know if I could be the kind of girl that you can be there for. Cause when And if I don't let you know, then I won't be for you. Nine 45. I could be wrong, but I feel like something could be going on. I like that. I need to journal this short down to the new day opening gap, the constant encouragement, or the low, the opening range gap. That's a journal entry. I didn't take it earlier. Obviously, but I'm gonna screenshot that one. There you go. There you go. That would be my target here. I like that we're at this order block. Are we gonna go below it? Because that tells me we are with gas. Let's see. Nine 47. I want to see if where we close here. It's 9:48. I want to see if we wick through it. Even coming all the way as close to the bottom, I don't like it. Because we already came to the close. We already passed the open. We already wicked past the open of that order block. Where's this? Nice. It's 9:50. giving turtle soup. That's a journal entry. 9:53. There ain't no other for me. It's only you. I wanna be down with what you're going through. I wanna be down. I wanna be down with you. No matter the time, how day or night is true. I wanna be down. I wanna be down. Yeah, the time of day or night is true. I don't know why my thing says chat disabled. I don't know how to do that. I thought it's always on. I never take it off. I don't know why it says chat disabled. Whatever that means. Whatever that means. With what you're going through. This was a really big reaction here. Then we side up and now we're consolidating. Whole day look like. He's giving high resistance because we left these, came down to here. What does ES look like? Maybe a bunch of relative equal lows too. True. Where's London low? Is London creating a low of the day? It's 9:58. We just finished this 10 o'clock. Well, this 4-hour candle. Didn't I say coffee was not gonna make me sleepy and wake me up? Yeah, the lie detector test determined that was a lie. I wonder if I'm older than everybody watching. Like, do y'all even know what that's from? The lie detector test determined that that was a lie. Excuse me. consolidating. I had this little run for the 950 macro here. And it's a good size run. 81 points run. And then we consolidate it at 954. So you really had to get in at 946 and be out. I mean, or sit through this. Not ideal. But 81 points is good. I like this big reaction. What does that look like on the 15th? But first, we need to stop consolidating. This consolidation is just building orders on both sides. And right now, we're chilling. It doesn't look like it's gonna rain today. So I wanna, or at least right now, I wanna look out the window like I wanna walk. As soon as I close this, I'm gonna go for a walk. Let's see what the weather app say. Nope, it just say partly cloudy today. Bruh. I mean, I usually do wait till I get a trade till about 10:20, 10:30. But, alright, is this thing on? Is this thing on? Points. And there's that. 17. That's a 2-1. Not as good as I like it to be. I prefer 3-to-1 risk to reward ratio. Or 1-to-3 risk to reward. 1 risk, 3 points. 1 point risk and 3 points reward. Preferably. Mm. 10:09. So we just finished about to finish in 30 seconds, the 950 macro. And we consolidated most of it. I still call that consolidation. Nobody knows me. This is done. It's giving. Well, let me try to drink it because I put my creatine in here too. Alright, we're leaving. Are we? Are we though? On this run up, I would have liked to see displacement here instead of like these bodies closing. And it's a little gap down here. I would have wanted to see like displacement out of this consolidation above these highs and even this high, and I didn't get that. We got a big push, like a fair value gap, to show we're pushing out of here. And I like it, to push above here. Not even true. I don't like that R. Yeah, not a fan. Not a fan. I'm trying to be more selective with the trades I'm willing to get in onto. That's something that helps me, like, I don't have to trade every single day. And like the fear aspect of getting over myself, not being scared. There's an opportunity every day, even if I miss one and I'm sitting right here. So what? Tomorrow is a new day. As long as I spend chart time, I'm happy with whatever that outcome is. It's the chart time that matters. Nothing else. Nothing else. Matters. Just the chart time. Today is an active rest day. I might do my weighted vest and walk around the neighborhood. Or what? I may run a mile just to run. And then walk with my weighted vest. We might get a jump off this consequent encouragement. Up to here. Maybe. One look in my eyes, buy to buy. I would have liked to see that be a bigger push, because that's giving consolidation. Let's see what this looks like. Yeah, we're not gonna fill that gap in. No. We could come here, but That would be the most I want to see it. If we leave this gap open, which we're not. I know. So I just said I don't want to see it come to at the most. Who would have thought that I know what I'm talking about? But it's now giving consolidation. It's consolidation, run, consolidation. Almost start from a consolidation. We can build up orders. Then it will either retrace, expand. What's the last one? I forget now. I'll worry about that later. Yeah, I'm not super excited about all of this. I don't want to see that inverted and keep going up. Not that far. Oh yeah, close to the top of the opening range. That was 930, 931. Mm. Yeah, it's about halfway in the mean threshold of this order block. A little bit past it. Mm, 922. What we gonna do 930? I mean 1022. What we gonna do 1030? Cause 930, just chilling. I always chill at 930. Let me see what my leaps are doing. look in my eyes. I like this survey yet. If we keep it open with this order block right here, this high, I like it. If we keep it open, gotta wait for it to close. How many points is that to the low, to the swing low? Not bad. Yeah, I might take it. Times 3 is 60. Okay, we'll get that. I don't like that R. That's better, just tighter. If it comes back, maybe. Like that R better. Much better. If it comes back. If it doesn't, it doesn't. We'll see. I'll take it somewhere else. Or not at all. We shall see. My stomach is hurting. I don't know. That coffee messed my stomach up. What else is new? Drink some water. How about that? Nothing but coffee all day. It's kind of giving left. We shall see. I always said 10, 20, 10:30. I'll start to pay attention again. Start to pay attention again. It may not come this far. This is pretty far. And we're getting a lot of bullish candles. What they don't have a wick at the bottom. 1, 2, 3. This one. 4. That's super bullish. to come to his order block. I think so. 4 just left. Which is okay. I have no problem getting left. I have no problem with any of this. I like trading. I'm happy to be a trader. I'm grateful to be trading. It might just come to this gap and keep going. That might be all of the trades they get because it's pretty bullish right now. Oops. I got too many draws on these ones. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Excuse me. Yeah, this might be as low as we go. Right into here. Can't even deny it. Every time I try it. One look in my arms, you know I'm fine. I don't know how people be streaming for like ever. Like you gotta get up and go to the bathroom, right? Am I tripping? Cause I got 30 more minutes and I'm cutting this off. Cut it. Cut it. That verse is way too high. You need to go. Oops. Hmm. $10.32. I didn't like that. How this to fill in. Yeah. In order for me to still keep this here. I didn't realize I haven't been talking until I just started talking to hear my voice, and I'm like, ma'am, you have not said a word. There's nothing really to say. That's what I want to say. It's on the screen. And then I come that far down. I like that this didn't give displacement underneath this low. And there's no market structure shift. But this wick is a big reaction, especially right in here. That might be as low as it goes. If it doesn't come back down, I'm going to assume it's not coming all the way down here. Especially turning this into an order block. If we come up here, if we take this high out before coming down here, I'm going to close this order. I don't like how jumpy it is. Yep. That's what I said I was gonna cancel. Our order. I'll leave this one up just because it's not an order. Entry here to here. I want it a little bit further. Your price is way too high. You need to cut it. Yes, would have gave me the entry. Kinda, maybe. Child, who knows? No, I like ES better after the fact. Of course, after the fact. Isn't that how it always goes? After the fact. I like ES better. What does the 5-minute chart look like? Entry right here, which is exactly where this is. And those are the only gaps on here. And then I don't like this hanging around the constant encroachment of this civvy and this order block here. I would have wanted to see a push. And that was 10:37. If I don't get in before like 10:40, I'm kinda done. I'm kind of tired, and the sun is setting on a morning session. There we go. Are we gonna go above that gap? Like this gap in this order block. That's 20 points. Gotta delete this because it's in the way. And it's been a lot of time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 minutes in here. I usually don't trade 1050 macro because I'm done at 11. And I don't like to, once we start getting to 11:15 and 12 o'clock and all that, I don't really, not a fan. I like to keep it very simple. As simple as possible. Consolidation for the rest of the morning. That's what it's giving. Consolidation the rest of the morning. That's not gonna work. So yeah, we're about to consolidate the rest of the morning. Are we? I'll still stay till 11. But let's see. Then I'm gonna go work out and eat my own lunch. super sleepy today. We're still consolidating. Here. All right, 16 seconds. I feel like this is long, but I don't like the time. Time then price. So I like this price, this level, but I don't like the time. So I'm not gonna trade. I feel like the best part about live streaming is like when you say it out loud, because I'll think, I'll sit here and think, but I like that once I say it out loud, it's like I can't do it. So I said it's 10:46 and the sun is setting on the morning session, and I only trade the morning session. I'm done. I'm not looking for trades. I'll still spend chart time. Chart time and trading are two separate things. Trading is chart time, but chart time doesn't have to be trading. So I'm gonna sit here, but I like this as a long, but I don't like the time, and I don't like all this consolidation. It's too much. I would hate to see a big drop, like to come back down here. We've been consolidating since 10:35 for the last 10 minutes. We've been consolidating. And I don't like how long we're sitting here. And it's about to be 11 o'clock. We'll see if 1050 macro moves anywhere. I mean, I'll stay. We'll see. See how you keep me consolidating this whole time. This whole time too. So we had a run from, I'm not on my computer. So we had a run from here. A little bit of consolidation at the top of this first position fair value gap, a run, and we've kind of been consolidating up in here for the last 10 to 15 minutes. Not a fan. What I say about my book, day trading is not everyday trading. Because then it's be like, oh, I gotta get something because it's about to be 11 o'clock and then it's over. Okay, there's tomorrow. And I'm talking to myself out loud. That's why I'm going to try to be more consistent with live streaming, because at least when I say it out loud, I'm more likely to listen to myself. Versus most of the time I just sit here with like some jazz music and think my thoughts and talk to myself. And end up not following my process and rules and stuff. So at least I can say it now out loud. Like yesterday I took a trade that I had no business being in. Yesterday was so choppy and was nothing but consolidation. And I took a W, but like the W's, they don't feel good. I don't know if it's better or worse than the L's. Because the W's that don't feel good mean I didn't listen to my process. Even following your process and taking L's, I don't really care about. Like, okay, live to fight another day. You win some, you lose some. But when I don't, even when I take a W and don't follow my process, I'd be like, I shouldn't have did that. Which is harder. Harder mentally, I feel like. When I'm like, oh, I should never even take that trade. Just because I made 15 or 20 points yesterday, I should have did that. Versus if you follow your process and take it else, like, oh, you win some, you lose some. Live to fight another day. See you later. But I'm going to try to live stream more so I can talk to myself out loud and actually be more systemic and speak my rules before I get a chance to say it, before I get a chance to change them. Because that's when I'm more likely to be like, I can see it right here. Oh, it's definitely going to do this. Oh, it's only 10.50. No, I'll trade 10.50. I'm done. If I don't see what I wanted to see, if I was already in, then I'd be in. Getting in, I'm not getting in this late. It's too late. It's too late for me. But I will, like if I was already in, then it is what it is. I like to get in around 10:30. 10:20, 10:30. If I didn't trade like 8.50, usually works for me. I really like 7.50, but I'm usually, it depends on what my morning looks like and how early I can kind of get everything straightened out. 7.50 is kind of hard because I got other stuff to do in the morning and trying to get organized and stuff, and actually like sit down calm and focus by 7.50 is really, that means like 7.30, because I like to, look at what happened overnight for 10-15 minutes, and then look for like what was actually going on, what trade am I looking for. And 7.30 for the charts is hard for me, so I'll either do 8.50, 9.50, or 10.30. That's pretty much the only times you'll see me enter into a trade, for the most part. Plus or minus, 5 minutes. I'll get in it on the 45 if the trade is setting up to then run during the macro. We ain't going nowhere right now. Let's see if ES is still consolidating. Yep. It's pushing a little bit higher. NQ's pushing a little bit higher too. ES is just a little bit, pushing a little bit higher. This looks, I have the journalist trade in ES. It looks really good. Bad intake. Did I not click on the right one? Oh, haha, I typed in 2024. I was like, that's why I'm confused. Haha, it makes a lot more sense considering that contract last year. This right in here and the 50 of that, I like, because that hits right there and it overlaps with this. I can't go all the way up to here. I think they're all inside of each other, but let's just say here to here. like that on this close. The bodies are right here, but we just didn't go anywhere. Like, even if I did, like, that's 3 points. No, even if I did here to here, I'd be still in it for 5 points. Like, I like it, and I think we're gonna hold here, but like, we gotta get out of this consolidation, because I'd be in a trade for 30 minutes, haven't had only 5 points. Like, those aren't the trades I like to be in. No, thank you. I like to be in and out. In and out. I'm talking about in it. That's a long time for 5 minutes on the ES. And it's 10:55. I'm on the clock for 5 more minutes. Then I'm going to go work out. Then what? Then come back. Look at hindsight. Any trades I missed. Look at that. Take a picture, screenshot of that ES trade, depending on how now goes. I don't like being in trades for 30 minutes for 5 points. Anyway, that's a long time. I like to be in my trades for 4, 5, 6 minutes. When I can get the next 4 candles all in the direction that I want them to be in. Those are types of trades I like to be in. Like, this is a good run from this consolidation to here. I just don't. How many points is this? 40 points. I think I already looked at this. I'm not mad at that. Maybe there's something that I need to journal and miss. Even I called this live because of all these wicks. I wanted it at the halfway of this wick and the halfway of the first presented fair value gap. I'm not mad at that. Because that's 40 points in 15 minutes. I'm not mad at that. So yeah, the rest of my day, I'm going to go work out to get up from the desk. Shake out sitting here. I didn't trade, so I don't feel as much like adrenaline and pressure. Because I like to go outside and shake out the stress. And then come back, hindsight. What did I miss this morning that could have been a trade? Not my model, but a model. Just like what's available. What was out there. What PD arrays were being failed or respected. I'll do that in the afternoon. Watch the afternoon. I'm actually re-going through some ICT content, so I'll do that in the afternoon. Look at like some of his older content, because some of the stuff is so old, and I'll, go through it again. And some of them are like hard. He be talking fast and saying, just dropping gems with no explanation. So I try to like pause it, think about what was just said, and it takes me a long time to get through some of his videos. But I'll probably do that the rest of the afternoon and then wake up and do it all over again. I will be back on my live stream. I shoot for 8:30 plus or minus 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I'll be back on at 10:30. 8:30 for PPI. Otherwise, thanks for kicking it with me. And I'll see you tomorrow.